go in here and see if anything has shifted since yesterday. I'm here a little bit earlier today, so let's see if that makes a difference in the shelves. Okay, so a few things have shifted in here, not too much. So that chair is still here. We now have looks like a fireplace set. How much are you? 10 something. 10 and some change. This little piece right here might be like a fun little DIY project or something. $5.79. This was here yesterday, but I don't think I picked it up and looked at it. And these are new. What is this? Oh, brew bottles. I don't know if I want to touch that, because what if somebody's been drinking out of that? Anyway, what would you do with all that? Anyway, so a lot of this, I do notice that big brown box is gone. The gray one is still here. A lot of this is still the same. The rugs are still here. That's a big frame. I can't remember if this was here or not, but it needed a big frame. It's only like $13 and something. That's still here. I bet that's still here when I reach the end of my 5 days, because they got $100 on it. $10.79, Melissa and Doug. That's a pretty good little deal. So, and I think that chair is new, if I remember right. But yeah, all right, let's go look at some of the shelves. The music is super loud as usual, so it'll probably have to be voiceover back there. But let's go see what's changed on some of the shelves. Okay, we are going to get into today's tip of the day here in just a minute, but I wanted to stop and take just a little minute to thank this Goodwill for always rolling out new carts. This Goodwill always has fresh carts rolling out. That's one of the reasons I love to come to this one. They just constantly turn over their merchandise, and that makes it so fun to thrift at this Goodwill in particular. So, okay, let's get on to today's tip of the day. Now, we've already talked about going often, stepping back and scanning slowly. Today, I want to share something that I always do that helps me thrift so much of my home. These are spots that most people forget, and that's exactly why the good stuff ends up there. First, I always check the top shelves. Thrift stores love to stash oversized or fragile things way up high, and most people never even think to look up. Some of my prettiest pieces were hiding up high just because no one bothered to reach up or look up. If I can't grab it, you better believe that I'm going to ask a worker to get it down for me. They are always so sweet about helping. I do believe that I touched on this little tip here that I'm going to go over again yesterday, but we're going to go over it again just for good measure. I open every single box. Even the boring ones, even the ones that look like they are full of office supplies. People donate the most beautiful treasures inside the strangest boxes. And workers will often tuck small things inside just to keep them together. I have found vintage pottery, Christmas decor, even old photos. I mean, you name it. I have found so many things tucked away in closed boxes on the shelves at the thrift store. And again, I think I touched on this yesterday, but this is something so simple and it works so well for me, is to look behind things, under things, and in between things. If you only look at what's sitting right in front, you are seeing the same things everyone else has already saw. But when you move something just an inch or two or peek behind a stack of stuff, that's when those hidden little gems start showing up. So that's why in today's part of how I thrift all of my stuff, I wanted to mention check the forgotten spots, look up, and being just a little more curious than the person before me. Look right here, someone took the bottom of what you would put under a terracotta pot for drainage and turned it into like a little potpourri holder with a doily on top. Now, how creative was that? We could definitely do something like that. I never thought about that, but how fun. So you can also get some amazing little ideas from being out at the thrift store as well. This piece here would make a beautiful candle, or you could also put some little candies in it, put it up in some, or wrap it up, excuse me, in some cellophane paper and gift this to someone. That is a gorgeous little piece right there. It almost kind of reminds me of a pumpkin, the way the top is. Looking up. Y'all remember that was another tip. We are looking up to see what we can see. There are some things still on the top there that was here yesterday, and it's probably because no one has even looked up to purchase them. This was a beautiful little poinsettia coffee mug here, but I'm not really sure if I want just one, so I'm thinking about it. You can tell. I do end up putting it back, but then I spotted this piece right here, and I actually had this in my buggy for a while because it has my sister's birth year on it, and I thought about getting this and just decorating with it, so that way every time I looked at it, it made me think of her. And I actually had to call her on this day because I kept getting her birth year wrong. I keep wanting to think she was born in 82. No, she was born in 81. But because I find something else here in a little while that I really wanted, I ended up putting that little plate back. This little Pioneer Woman pot I thought was adorable. I have a daughter who loves all of the Pioneer Woman things. I still see that those ceiling fan globes are here. And then I glance over and what do you see? A Wexford piece just sitting on the shelf waiting on me. This is why I go often. This is why I step back and scan. And can you believe it? I found a Wexford piece. I have a whole collection of those and I needed another small one, so I grabbed it. And also on the same tip of looking up, I spotted this lampshade, which I thought matched my decor perfectly. And how fun would it be just to switch out a lampshade during the Christmas season? But then I thought, but then I'm going to have to store it afterwards. So let me just leave that. But by looking up, I was able to see that and thought that that was one way I could, kind of bring that Christmas color in that I'm loving just by changing out a lampshade. But I did decide to leave it. And then look at these red canisters. You could get some red canisters like this, switch them out for your regular everyday ones, and it kind of dresses your kitchen up for Christmas, and you're able to have a very festive color in your kitchen as well. And then on the idea of Christmas again, look at this little coffee mug. It's brand new. So there you would have like an instant gift with that little coffee mug. And yes, I am definitely a cat person. So I really like this mug here, but I did not bring it home. Okay, so I come back over here to the dishes just to see if those Corelle plates that I looked at yesterday that match my set were still here, and they are gone. I had a feeling that they would probably be gone just because they're a Corelle plate. They're beautiful. They're gone. So there were these, I don't know what these are, almost like plates, but almost kind of look like a bowl Corelle here, but they really didn't match anything I had, so I did decide to leave these. But yeah, the blue ones, they're gone, so I should have grabbed them yesterday. I thought yesterday after I left, I'm going to regret not bringing those home since they match my current set, but that's what happens sometimes. You think it'll be here tomorrow when I come back, and most likely it is not. That little silver or pewter pitcher, it is still here. It's been here all week, but some of these very pretty decorative dishes that we saw at the beginning of the week are definitely dwindling down and disappearing.
And then I saw this. This is a Pioneer Woman little sectioned, I guess, I don't know, leftover or like a lunch tote, not tote, plate or something. I thought it was really cute as well. It was probably donated with that other little Pioneer Woman pot, I would think. This little teapot is still here. That coffee mug in the back is still here. I'm just glancing around trying to see if there's anything else new here. There is some new bagged stuff, so I want to take just a minute and look through these and see if there's anything here that I just cannot live without. I really did not plan on doing anything to our guest bathroom as far as Christmas decor or anything goes, but I told myself just go over to the linens and see if you can find anything to kind of dress it up, like maybe a tablecloth and turn it into a shower curtain or something. So that's why I was looking at this, but it was way too long to use for a shower curtain. I would have had to really fold this thing up to use it. And I wanted to show y'all here, look, they are still bringing out new carts at this Goodwill. And are these not the cutest little slide-in shoes? I thought these were stinking adorable.
Okay, I'm sorry if the angle is bad. Like I said, I'm on my phone, so I just kind of have y'all propped up there. Let me show you what I did end up purchasing. So I can honestly tell y'all that this Goodwill, they are always bringing out new carts. That's why shopping often, in my opinion, is just like the #1 thing that you can do, because they were, like y'all saw when I first got here, they had a new cart out. Before I left, they already had another cart out. The lady here told me that they bring a new cart out about every 20 minutes here. She said they've been getting a lot of donations. So anyway, let me share with y'all what I picked up. I thought about getting a couple of other things, but I put them back just because I'm trying to be mindful. So I did get this set of eucalyptus here for $3.69. It's brand new still in the package, and it has like this very pretty deep burgundy kind of color to it, in my opinion. Like, I'm trying to get it really close there where y'all can see. I know the quality is probably not as good here on my phone, but I got these because I've been looking for like the perfect little thing to put on the peg rack in my bedroom. I do have actually a scarf hanging up there, but I really just don't like it. So I think that this is going to finish that little area off for me. I can take and put some twine on this, or some ribbon of some kind, and let it hang down like this, and hang this upside down from that peg rack. What do y'all think? I'll show y'all it's styled here at the end, because I'll have time to go home and get it all in place before I publish this video, obviously. So yeah, I thought that this was, I don't know, $3.69 might be a little high, but if memory serves me correctly, those at Hobby Lobby, even well, they don't even do half price on those anymore. They only do like 40% now. So I think I got a pretty good deal. If they weren't brand new, I probably wouldn't have got them, because like I said, I am trying to be mindful. But then y'all know that I am forever growing my Wexford collection. So when I saw this just randomly sitting there on the shelf all by its lonesome, I was like, oh, it was meant to be for only $2.69. And you saw me in there checking the seal, and it does have the seal, and it seals really well. And also off camera, because I was one-handed, I did turn the camera off and check for, you know, chips and cracks and all that kind of stuff. So I was super excited to get this, because I have a very large collection of these already, and I will probably continue to let my collection grow. So I love these so much. So yeah, for $2.69, those are the two items that I picked up on this third day here at Goodwill. So let me go home, get this all washed up, cleaned up, and in place, and show you how I'm using it. And then I'm going to show you also how I am using, or, you know, styling the eucalyptus in my bedroom. And also, we got some weird lighting situation going on here. Maybe I should close my sunroof. Is that better? Sorry. We're at the end here now. But anyway, let me go home, get these in place for y'all.
Thank y'all so much for coming thrifting in Goodwill with me today. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with a brand new video.